It seems that BYD Philippines is dead serious in its mission to conquer the Philippine automotive arena. You see, what we have here is their latest plug-in hybrid electric vehicle offering, the BYD Sealion 5 DMI, and in this video, we get to unbox it. Let's do this. To achieve automotive domination, BYD Philippines has brought in a contender for practically every relevant car segment in the country. From pickup trucks, compact sedans, MPVs, and midsize crossovers, BYD has introduced a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle model which is arguably the most ideal new energy vehicle format for the Philippines. Now, what's noticeably missing is a PHEV subcompact crossover which, as expected, is already addressed by BYD with the Sealion 5 DMI. The Sealion 5 DMI is heavily based on the Seal 5 sedan, so naturally the price shouldn't be that far off from its sedan sibling. Now, while we don't have the price at the time of the shoot, we would estimate it to be between the Seal 5 and the Sealion 6 in terms of pricing. So what can we expect from BYD's subcompact plug-in hybrid? Let's find out.
Here at Reagan's Rides, we do car reviews of SUVs, sports cars, trucks, and everything in between. So subscribe and hit the bell.
Alright mga dude pare, so the BYD Sealion 5 DMI is a subcompact crossover that is meant to slot in below the larger BYD Sealion 6. Now this is a subcompact crossover, but in terms of the dimensions, it is a tad bit larger than the usual subcompact crossover offerings in its price segment. Now I mentioned price segment, but at the time of the shooting, we don't even know what the price will be for the BYD Sealion 5 DMI. But one thing I know for sure is that it will be a little bit more expensive than the Seal 5 DMI, the sedan, and it's going to be more affordable than the larger BYD Sealion 6. Now, if you look at the images online for the BYD Sealion 05 DMI, you'll see that it has a totally different front fascia design from what we have here. Now, that one looks like a Seal 5 DMI sedan that became a crossover. But this, my friends, looks like a Geely Coolray and a Ford Territory got on in a bar one night and had a one-night stand, and 9 months after, the BYD Sealion 5 DMI pops out. You see, we have a large front grille here that kind of looks the same as the shape of the front grille of the Ford Territory. But if you look at the sides here, the headlights, and the way that they designed the front bumper there, yeah, it kind of has some similarities with the Geely Coolray. You see, we have these gorgeous full LED headlight units here that has the LED DRLs integrated there, and I really love that look. And we also have, these wave pattern designs found on the sides of the front bumper. Still, when you put it together, the front grille, the LED headlights, and the front bumper there, plus the BYD logo here, you'll see that it is a very futuristic and sporty design, and it is quite original in that regard. Now, the side profile design is a typical subcompact crossover silhouette here, but we do have this design piece right there on the rear quarter panels just to give it a little bit more of an oomph. Now, we also have power folding side mirrors here that also come with the NFC area where you can tap the NFC card to open and close the car. And we also have 18-inch alloy wheels on this Sealion 5 DMI. Now, this being a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, that means that we also have BYD's Blade battery pack. We have a 12.96 kilowatt-hour battery pack here, a little bit smaller than the one found in the BYD Sealion 6. Now, we also have the gas cap found here, and we also have the AC charge port found on the other side. Now, this being a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, we don't get DC charging here, but fret not, because that 12.96 kilowatt-hour Blade battery pack can go from a 15% charge to 100% charge in around 4.5 hours. So Yeah, and that's just by regular AC charging, wall socket charging. So that is actually pretty good. Now, what else? Yeah, behind these 18-inch alloy wheels, we have 4-wheel disc brakes. And for the suspension, it rides on MacPherson's up front and multi-links at the back. Now, if you're wondering what the ground clearance is, well, BYD Philippines quotes the laden ground clearance at 156 millimeters, which is pretty decent for a subcompact crossover. Now, the rear end design gets this Germanic look and feel to it with its full LED taillight units and this LED light strip. Kind of reminds me of the tail light design and the rear end design of the larger BYD Sealion 6. Now, if you want to open the liftgate here, you'll have to press the button here close to the license plate holder. As you can see, we don't get a power liftgate there. Well, that's another way that BYD Philippines will keep the cost low for this Sealion 5 DMI. Now, let's check out the cargo capacity here. We have one of the larger cargo spaces in the category at 520 liters, which is actually good enough for a pair of medium-sized luggage. However, though, upon checking, the Sealion 5 DMI also doesn't get a spare tire, which is pretty much par for the course for most plug-in hybrid electric vehicles in the Philippines. Under the hood, we have a 1.5-liter naturally aspirated gasoline generator that is paired to an electric motor. Now, the combined output of this power mill is 197 PS and 300 Newton meters of maximum torque, which is a very solid figure, mga dude pare. Now, we also have around 71 kilometers worth of pure electric vehicle range, and you can extend that to over 1,000 kilometers when you have a full charge in your battery pack as well as a full tank of gas. However, though, in order for you to maximize on the fuel efficiency of your BYD Sealion 5 DMI, I highly recommend that you charge the battery pack on a daily basis. BYD's cabins have always been some of my favorites amongst the cars that I reviewed, and the same can be applied for this BYD Sealion 5 DMI. I mean, check out the colorway of this vehicle, pare. We've got some really awesome looking leather seats here that have this orange piping, and it's a two-tone configuration. We also have the two-tone setup for your leather-wrapped steering wheel here. Now, we have some orange stitching there. I love that, especially now that McLaren is making waves in Formula 1. And we also have a tilt and a telescoping function, something that is welcome, especially for taller drivers out there. The thing is, I noticed that the Sealion 5's seats only come with manual adjustments here, so a little bit of a cost-cutting measure, and we also don't have a ventilation function. If you want powered seats or a ventilation function for your seats, you'll have to go up to the higher BYD Sealion 6. Now, we have a fully digital gauge display here. I believe this is around 8.8 inches. Pretty good in size. But when you go over to the infotainment screen here, we have a 10.1-inch touchscreen infotainment system that also rotates. This is, of course, a signature BYD trait. We have a rotating touchscreen there that comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. But I am quite surprised to see that we only have a reverse camera here. We don't get a 360-degree view camera image. Again, another concession to keep the price low. I mean, we don't even know what the price is as of the time of this shoot, but I'm pretty sure it is going to be mighty competitive. Now, I did notice that it's also a smaller screen than usual. And the way that they designed the middle dashboard here, it looks like it can accommodate a larger screen. And yes, that has been confirmed to me by BYD Philippines that yes, there's a higher variant available in other countries for the Sealion 5 that also comes with a larger screen. Now, yeah, we have a reverse camera there, as I mentioned. And when it comes to the safety features, well, we only have a bunch of passive safety features in the Sealion 5 as you're now seeing on your screen. If you want to go full ADAS or advanced driver assist aids, then you will have to pony up for the BYD Sealion 6. The good thing though is we still get an NFC card here, so we can use this to open and close the car. To the center tunnel here, we have a bunch of physical buttons along with your engine start-stop button. It's right there. Below the shifter, and we have some toggle switches for your EV, HEV, and your driving modes. Now, if you look at the cabin materials that they use here, this is a very tasteful colorway. I love the design scheme that they've done here. We've got a lot of texture, some soft touch plastics on top, and some yeah, leather wrappings on your door cards and a good amount of design on your dashboard as well. But I am also quite surprised to see that when you look up, we don't get any sunroof here. Yes, my friends, we don't have a regular sunroof or even a panoramic sunroof. So yeah, that might be a thing for some of you guys out there. Now, the Sealion 5's back seat is actually quite spacious, especially for a subcompact crossover. See, we have a fully flat floor here and a lot of leg room, knee room, and shoulder room, such that 3 average size adults can easily fit in this back seat. Of course, the seat backs can also be reclined quite well, so it's going to be a very comfortable drive, but that's something that we will experience maybe in the near future when we get a chance to finally borrow and drive this BYD Sealion 5. Now, in terms of the amenities, we have the complete set here. We have a pair of rear AC vents, a USB Type-A and Type-C charge port there, and as you can see, we have a center armrest with a pair of cup holders. So that's about it right now for the BYD Sealion 5 unboxing video. If you want to see the full driving review video of this vehicle, well, click that subscribe button and click that notification bell, because when I get the chance, I will deliver to you the full in-depth driving review video of the BYD Sealion 5 DMI. Anyway guys, that's all for today. See you again in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.